I'm a big fan of BBC series television shows, and this is one of my all-time favorites. It aired on PBS when I was a kid, sort of catching episodes of like Benny Hill and Monty Python. And this television series called I, Claudius aired. And I was way too young to watch it at the time. I have since bought I, Claudius on VHS and standard def DVD. It is now out in a Blu-ray edition. And I, Claudius is the story of Claudius, who was an emperor in Roman times. This all happened. Who was, they thought that he was mentally disabled because he was lame, but he was actually among the Roman emperors at the time, the most intelligent. He lived during the time of Caligula and survived Caligula. The series stars everyone from John Hurt to Derek Jacobi. You may not know who Derek Jacobi is, but Derek Jacobi pretty much shows up in anything involving Roman times. He was in Gladiator, plays one of the prominent senators. You see him, you'll recognize Derek Jacobi, and he's just awesome. It always sort of baffled me that whenever they make movies about Roman times, why do they all have British accents? Wouldn't they be Italian, or at least speak in Latin? Let's analyze that. But Patrick Stewart is also in this series. It features, there's nudity in it, there's talk of sex, and there's I'm not going to sugarcoat this. There are orgies, and there is a competitive gangbang between Claudius's wife at the time and a prostitute. She says she can take on more men. And this happens in a series that aired on PBS and originally on the BBC. It's a phenomenally acted show. It's riveting. Yes, it's got kind of a slow pace, but the stuff that happens in it is brutal. It's horrific. It covers Claudius's life. He's sort of documenting his entire life. And so it starts when he was a kid and everyone just thought, well, he's just mentally disabled and doesn't know what he's doing. It's a fantastic series that if you can get into it, it's a soap opera drama that is Game of Thrones during Roman times. And it's fantastic if you have the patience for it, because the entire thing is like over 600 minutes. So if you want to binge something, check it out. And this Blu-ray edition, yes, it's in Blu-ray, but it was originally shot with these cameras, that they would shoot live action shows, everything from like Doctor Who to Monty Python. Whenever they go, how like they would be like indoors and it would be shot on video. Then they would go outdoors and they would shoot on 16 millimeter. So it kind of has that weird feel. But it's well worth it, especially if you love Roman history. Check it out.